Hello, my name is Mohammad Hasan, and this is our project initial demo. I'll be explaining what's going on during our scouting phase while my friend explains the attacking phase. As we can see here, the 4 workers indicated by the circles immediately go to mining minerals, while the Zerg overlord is out scouting towards potential starting points. In this map there is only one, but I will also show you the scenario of when there are multiple. Once we reach 200 minerals, one of the workers start hatching a spawn pool that will help us create Zerglings. As you can see here indicated by the circle, the Zerglings are being created. Once the Zerglings are created, they are then sent to the middle of the map to minimize the amount of time it takes for us to get to the enemy base as much as possible. Once they're in the middle of the map, a Zergling will go to look for the other spawn points. As you can see here, the Zergling will go to the spawn point that the Overlord has not reached yet to minimize the time further, since Overlords are really slow units. And then once the enemy is found, the rest of the Zerglings that were waiting in the middle of the map will go towards the enemy base in plans of attack. As I mentioned earlier, I was going to show you a scenario when there are multiple spawn points. As you can see here, the Zerg Overlord will be going to one of the spawn points, specifically in the upper right corner of the map. As you can see here, all the Zerglings are sent to the middle of the board, and then a Zergling is sent to each possible spawn point to minimize the time it takes to find the enemy. And then once it does find it, well, my friend here can explain this part.
Hello everyone, my name is Faisal Younis, and I'm going to be explaining the attacking strategy that we're going to be using in our final project. So let's get started. We command our Zergling units to attack the identified enemy location while prioritizing attacking the units that can attack them back over buildings. You are going to notice that our units start by attacking any defense units the enemy may have, and then goes for attacking the rest of the enemy buildings. Another thing to notice on the map is that we are always hatching new Zergling units when possible and sending them back to back up the attack, as you may notice in the video. Finally, let's have a look at what the 2 common issues that occur with our code. And as you're going to see, this happens sometimes where our Zergling do not actually attack once the enemy location is identified, leaving them positioned in the middle and not attacking anywhere. And we still have not yet established a solution for this problem, but we're working on it. The second common issue is that once our Zerglings are done with the attack, they actually miss a few enemy buildings and they just leave them behind, leading them to again doing nothing and us not winning the game. However, me and my group member have decided to implement the BFS algorithm to actually scout the rest of the map in order to find the last few enemy buildings remaining, to destroy them and secure the win. And that was all for our attacking strategy for the final project. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you find this useful. And also, please do not hesitate to ask any questions if you have any.